everybody. Today I'm talking about Jupiter and Venus and their unique dance over the next few months. Jupiter is in Taurus and Venus is moving into Pisces on 27th of January, creating an exchange of signs between them. And both Jupiter and Venus are two gurus, so two divine teachers, and their special conjunction is very important right up to 15th of May. So how does it affect us? And let us explore. Hello, I'm Komilla Sutton, and we are talking Jupiter and Venus and their special connection over the next few months. Do remember to subscribe, press the bell notification. So what about Jupiter and Venus in 2025? Actually, from 27th of January to 15th of May, Jupiter and Venus are in each other's signs. And Venus remains in Pisces till 31st of May, but it's this combination between 27th January to 15th of May that I'm talking about, where Jupiter and Venus create a unique connection. This is most positive as well as can be complicated, and especially during the big conjunction that I've been speaking about and the Saturn-Rahu conjunction. Venus is involved with the eclipses and conjunctions, but the parivartana yoga with Jupiter makes for an interesting ability of Venus to move away. So let us explore this combination. So firstly, most important is that in Vedic astrology, Jupiter is the guru. He's the teacher, advisor. Venus is the guru to the daityas, to the demons, to maybe our more negative qualities within us. And Jupiter is the advisor to the more positive within us. But you could say Jupiter is also an advisor to the higher mind, and Venus is about our lower instincts, but he's still a guru and a very great advisor if we seek him. Generally, Jupiter and Venus don't connect with each other. They are, it's like two experts in the same field. They disagree with each other. And there are many karmic stories about them that explain why the relationship is fraught. So there are two gurus, so one could say that it could be too much of a good thing as well, that the two gurus are connecting and there's nobody to keep us on the straight and narrow. But generally, what I find is that when these planets are in a positive mode, then they are good. In fact, when I wrote my first book, I did a Mahurata with Jupiter, Venus together in Pisces. It's so many years ago, 1999. We are coming up to the 26th anniversary of my first book, Essentials of Vedic Astrology. So, I'm blessed on every side. The book is still out in print, and it sells as much, if not more, than what it did when it started out. So I had the blessing of the two gurus. So this year, we are going to get a long blessing of the two gurus. So that is a very positive aspect. And it is beginning now on 27th of January when Venus goes into Pisces, and Pisces is the exaltation sign of Venus. And because Venus is going to retrograde in Pisces. It remains there for such a long time. Normally, Venus in Pisces would be a maximum 1 month transit, but it's going into Pisces right to almost towards the end of Pisces. It will retrograde to the beginning of Pisces and go forward again. So therefore, we are getting a long transit of Venus in Pisces. And it's from 27 January right up to 31st of May. Although Jupiter is, as Venus goes into Pisces, Jupiter is already in Taurus. And so therefore he is immediately making a connection with Venus, because Venus is in Jupiter's sign and Jupiter is in Venus's sign. So as you know, that I also like to dress according to the color of the planet. But today I could not decide which one, because there's white is Venus's color and yellow is Jupiter. So I went for Jupiter because, as you know, I'm Pisces ascendant. So I thought I will have Jupiter as the main planet. But this transit that is beginning now is actually bringing a lot of joy to us and easy energy to us, and positive, because right up to 1st of March. On 1st of March, Venus turns retrograde, and therefore then, it's going to come back and connect with Rahu and Saturn. I've already made separate videos for both Jupiter and Venus for 2025. But this is just a reminder to you that it's in a very good position, and so the start of it is very positive. So the first impact of Jupiter, Venus, the two gurus, it is positive for everybody. The feel-good factor is strong and will last till most of February. And then after the drama of the 6 planets gathering and the Venus retrograde, more towards May, again, we start getting this positive impact of Venus and Jupiter. In between, there are difficult aspects that all of us will have to contend with. And I have made number of videos on this, so you can look at it. But just to, as a refresher, there's an eclipse on 13th of March. There's a solar eclipse on 29th of March with number of planets gathering, and especially Venus. And Venus will conjoin with Rahu, and then it is part of the Saturn-Rahu conjunction on 12th, 13th, 14th of April. And Venus will turn retrograde on 1st of March and goes direct on 12th of April. So 40 days retrograde, and it is, right in the midst of the Saturn-Rahu conjunction. But because of its connection with Jupiter, Venus can get a get-out clause, you could say, and it is moving away. And but then one could say that Jupiter is getting involved in the drama because of this parivartana yoga. So, of course, we will only know by the end of this whole transit how you have got impacted by it. But the second impact of Venus-Jupiter is in the yogas. There is a set of yogas called parivartana yogas. Parivartana means exchange yogas. I have made a number of videos about it. I'll put a connection here. But there are 3 main parivartana yogas that we can have. So we can have in our natal chart, or we can have by transit. So at present, we are looking at the transit parivartana yoga. So parivartana literally means change. And these yogas are given in detail in Phaldipika, and they talk about exchange between houses. Signs, not so much signs, but if Jupiter and Venus are exchanging, what houses they exchange, and therefore they create three parivartana yogas. The first one is Mahaparivartana Yoga, the Great Parivartana Yoga. This takes place when first, second, fourth, fifth, seventh, ninth, 10th, 11th houses exchange among each other. So when these exchanges are taking place, so these exchanges will take place depending on where Jupiter and Venus are placed. So Virgo Lagna, Jupiter or Pisces is ruling the 7th house and Taurus is ruling the 9th house. So at present, Virgo is experiencing Jupiter in the 9th house, and when Venus on 27th of January goes into Pisces, is exchange between 7th and 9th house. So this would be regarded as a Mahaparivartana Yoga. Then the next set of yogas is called Danya Yoga. Danya Yoga means that you can make a mistake. Danya means poverty, but doesn't necessarily mean it's about poverty, but it can be wrong choices or making changes that are not profitable for you. Profitable could be on a material level or a spiritual level. These Danya Yogas happen when 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11 houses exchange with the Dusthana houses. Dusthanas are 6, 8, and 12. So any exchange between 6, 8, 12 house is automatically a challenging one. And again, it's where what house Pisces rules and what house Taurus rules for you. So for example, for Leo Lagna, Taurus is the 10th lord and Pisces is the 8th house. So this is an exchange between 8 and 10. So it could have a Danya Yoga. And the final yogas are Kala Yoga. Kal means something deficient or something wrong in the energy. And the Kal Yoga takes place when the planets exchange with the third house. So third house exchange is a Kala Yoga. And a third house is regarded as a Thrik house is a difficult house. So any exchange with the third house can create a Kala Yoga. So for example, if in Cancer Lagna, third house is ruled by Mercury and fourth house is ruled by Venus. If Mercury and Venus are exchanging signs, then there would be in Virgo and Libra. So what is important to understand about these Parivartana yogas is that they must be in that sign itself. So now, keeping this in mind, we will see how these Jupiter and Venus exchange between Taurus and Pisces will impact you. Remember, you can study from your moon sign as well as your ascendant. I like to pay, especially for Parivartana Yoga, more importance to the ascendant. Aries, Pisces is your 12th house and Taurus is the 2nd house. So this is an exchange between 12th and 2nd house. On one level for Aries, this is also Shubha Kartari Yoga, means Venus in the 12th, Jupiter in the 2nd house. But the Parivartana Yoga is giving you some very clear warning that be careful with your finances and especially your saving or your investments. Don't spend because this is a Danya Yoga. So don't waste it. If you need to spend on good reason, then it's okay. But generally, keep a tight lid on it. Yes, this is a excellent yoga for you because your Lagna Lord Venus is exalted in the 11th house and Jupiter is in the ascendant. So there's a Parivartana Yoga between ascendant ruler and the 11th house. And excellent aspect, it can get you more money, more prosperity, general good luck. And also, for you as Taurus, all the planets gathering in the 11th house that's good energy for you generally. But do watch out for April time when Venus is with Saturn and Rahu. That can be challenging. Gemini, Taurus is your 12th house, and Pisces is your 10th house. So this is an exchange between 12th and 10th, and it cannot be so good professionally for you. It can also make you travel abroad, to go abroad for some work career-wise, and but it can also bring some changes in your work because Jupiter's in the 12th house, Venus is in the 10th house. So they're both positive energies. So I would say that in the end, the change or will be positive for you, but it can make you feel a bit unsettled. Cancer, the exchange is Taurus is your 11th house and Pisces is your 9th house. So this exchange is called a Maha Parivartana Yoga. So for Cancer Lagna, this is a very positive aspect, and good ideas, good luck, good opportunity, can give financial gain as well. Only thing is to watch out for the time of March, April, which I've already made many videos about, and you can listen to them. And that is a challenging period for all of us. But for you, this exchange of Jupiter-Venus is very positive, and it can give many opportunities. And also, Cancer, you change from your Ashtama Shani. Saturn moves on 29th of March, it moves away. And so you are getting out of a difficult Saturn transit too. Leo, Taurus is your 10th house, and Pisces is your 8th house. Parivartana Yoga is a Danya Parivartana Yoga, can affect career, some unexpected moves and changes that can impact you. And, you can take the wrong advice or some aspect like that. So Jupiter's been really supporting you professionally, but this change is not so positive for you. This is a very positive Parivartana Yoga. Pisces is your 7th house and Taurus is your 9th house. So both of them in a total dignified situation, and they are helping you. And it can also have a positive impact regarding relationships, and also study and knowledge. Only thing is to watch out because you will have 6 planets in your 7th house. So lot of energy connected to house of relationships, but it is not all easy energy. So even though this yoga is protecting you, you still need to watch out for that. Libra, for you, this is a very interesting Parivartana Yoga because Pisces rules the 6th house and Taurus rules the 8th house. And Jupiter is in Taurus, Venus is in Pisces. And this is a Danya Parivartana Yoga, but it's also a Viparita Raja Yoga by transit. Viparita Yogas take place when 6th and 8th house or the Dushtanas are connected to each other's house. So therefore, this yoga is more difficult as well as brings opportunities through struggles, and to be able to overcome some difficulties that helps you to find your way in life. So this combination of 6 planets is in the 6th house, and Saturn Rahu in the 6th house is a good position in Pisces. But still, this Parivartana Yoga can bring some change, some obstacles, but through the obstacles you can learn and develop. Scorpio, this yoga for you is between 7th house, Taurus rules your 7th house, and 5th house, which is Jupiter. So the Jupiter, Venus and Taurus, this is a very positive Mahaparivartana yoga, positive yoga for you. And the two gurus blessing you. Also, Jupiter's aspecting your ascendant. Venus is also helping you. A lot of energy in your fifth house means that you can feel a lot of ideas coming to you, what you want to do, where you want to go. And especially, I would say for everybody, that period between end of March and middle of April is quite full of dramas and stress. So we all need to be mindful of it. But the two gurus are definitely blessing you and giving you good direction. Sagittarius, this Parivartana Yoga, Jupiter is your ruling planet. It's been in Taurus, which is the sixth house. And fourth house is where Venus will be exalted. And this is an exchange between fourth and sixth house. So there can be some obstacles regarding home, property. This is a Danya Parivartana Yoga. Danya Yoga is always to take care and not to overdo expenses, or if there is some problem in the house, then try to sort it out. So that is an important lesson with this. The two gurus are there. So the gurus also bring light to us. So they're giving us some message, but also to be conscious of it. And because the 6 planets are gathering in your fourth house, so that is to do with home and property and inner hidden emotions. So you may feel that a lot of people trying to intrude into your private space. So you have to try to keep your balance. Capricorn, Taurus is a good planet for you. It rules your fifth house, but Pisces rules your third house. So this is the first of the Kala yogas. Kala means, when you thresh wheat, there's all the chaff is left. So there's some kind of thing that you're not feeling satisfied with. Also, as Capricorn ascendant, because Saturn Rahu conjunction is taking place, Saturn is changing signs. This is especially around March, April, it's very stressful time for you and changeable time for you. And there may be some willfulness that you feel, I must be doing these things, and some people advising you, right or wrong, we don't know, but you should be cautious about taking advice as well. Aquarius, you have Pisces rules your second house and Taurus rules the fourth house. So this is a very positive yoga for you. It is a Mahaparivartana yoga for you, and very positive energy. Second house is house of finance, money. Fourth house is home, happiness. So this exchange is positive, because so many planets also are going to gather on 29th of March in your second house. I think that financially you should be astute and be careful, especially if you're getting too much advice about what to do. But this yoga is very strong and positive for you. Pisces, you are experiencing a Kala Parivartana yoga. Jupiter is your Lagna Lord, Venus is going to be exalted, and Taurus is third house of self-effort, and it's also a Thrik house where Jupiter is there by transit. Now, my personal experience of Jupiter and Venus has always been very positive, and I've not found this to be a negative aspect when Jupiter-Venus exchange signs. But this year for Pisces especially, there's a gathering of 6 planets, and these planets start gathering around March, and then they are all together, and Saturn is coming into your sign. So a lot of things to be careful about, and this is an important factor to consider, that this yoga is there. So don't be willful and think, oh, I must do this. stay humble, take your time about making any decisions. But as I said, that over the years, I have watched Jupiter, Venus interaction, and I've always felt blessed by it. So I would say that this is a unique set of combinations, and their overall intention of Jupiter and Venus is to bless you all. So this is for all the signs, not just for one sign. Even if they are making a difficult connection, they are actually imparting some wisdom to you, telling you that this is a good time and to take heed of it. And often problems happen when we don't listen to our inner voice. So just be conscious of that and enjoy the positive parts of it, and then stay patient in the difficult parts of this yoga. So that is it for today. Thank you very much. All the best.